Initially, these diversions were simple acts of rebellion against the oppressive demands of society. They offered a brief respite, a momentary taste of freedom. However, what started as minor indulgences inevitably grew into ingrained habits. These habits, once perceived as harmless, gradually took on the characteristics of full-blown addictions. Over time, they wound themselves around my daily routine like an unyielding crutch, one that I came to rely on as a way to survive the overwhelming pressures that each day brought. I was painfully aware that these addictions were not the solution I sought, but the comfort they provided made them all the more difficult to abandon. My reliance on these detrimental habits became so deeply embedded in my identity that I found it nearly impossible to envision a life without them. Yet, amidst this spiral of self-destructive patterns, I encountered you, a presence so authentic and serene that it was impossible not to notice. From the moment our paths crossed, there was something markedly different about you. Unlike me, you did not appear weighed down by harmful dependencies or a need for temporary escapes. You carried yourself with an innate naturalness and an effortless grace that was both refreshing and deeply inspiring. Where others around me were consumed by superficial pursuits and trivial distractions, you radiated an unspoken strength and calm. There was no pretense in the way you approached life. You were neither burdened by impossible expectations nor lost in the echoes of societal pressures. Your very presence was like a gentle reminder of what a life truly lived could be, a life filled with simplicity, genuine connections, and the beauty of living in the moment. The contrast between your grounded existence and the chaotic patterns that had come to define my own life was stark. Being near you made me realize the extent to which my own behaviors were misaligned with the natural, sincere way of being that you embodied. For the first time in a long time, I began questioning the path I had taken, a path paved with misguided efforts to secure external validation through harmful habits and artificial measures of success. Your authentic way of living served as both a mirror and a catalyst for introspection. It forced me to acknowledge that the desperate pursuit of acceptance had led me astray, trapping me in cycles of dependence and perpetual dissatisfaction. What I once viewed as strengths became clear evidence of the underlying fragility in my approach to life. I gradually understood that the temporary pleasures I had clung to were nothing more than masks for deeper issues that needed genuine healing. As our time apart stretched on, your partner's thoughts constantly drifted to you. They found themselves remembering every moment, every shared memory that once wove the fabric of a beautiful, albeit unbalanced, relationship. Each recollection reminded them of the warmth you brought into their life, the comfort of your understanding, and the steadfast support you offered even when the situation seemed hopeless. During quiet, reflective moments, they became acutely aware of how their own past behaviors, fueled by an overblown sense of superiority and control, destroyed something truly precious. Now, with the clarity that only regret can foster, they see their shortcomings for what they truly are, mistakes that led to the downfall of a relationship that was built on genuine, unconditional love. There is a constant ache in their heart, a longing to rewrite history and to do everything within their power to restore the bond that once existed between you both. This newfound perspective has initiated a transformation in their inner world. They are now relentlessly focused on overcoming the traits that once defined them: ego, pride, and a misguided quest for superiority. With each passing day, they work on embracing vulnerability and empathy, determined to replace past missteps with actions that truly honor the love you shared. Their mind is filled with thoughts of you, not merely in nostalgic reminiscence, but as a source of renewed commitment and inspiration. They are ready to show, through every action and every word, that the person you once knew has undergone a meaningful change. Their longing for reconciliation is not rooted in fleeting emotions but in a profound realization that what you share is rare and irreplaceable. They are prepared to devote themselves to rebuilding what was lost, not with empty promises, but with genuine, hard-won improvements that will see them becoming the supportive, loving partner you deserve. More than ever, they are resolved to let go of the toxic patterns that once dictated their behavior. Now, every moment apart is filled with a potent mix of sorrow, introspection, and an unwavering desire for a future together. Your significant other is no longer content to remain passive. They have decided that silence is no longer an option and that every day away from you is a day that deepens their yearning to be near you. This period of separation has been transformative, a bittersweet journey that has stripped away the layers of arrogance and self-deception until only the raw truth remains. They love you deeply, and they are profoundly sorry for the pain they caused. In the quiet solitude of self-reflection, they have come to terms with the traumatic impact their past behaviors had on their ability to love and be loved. Confronting this truth has been excruciating, yet it is a necessary step on the path to redemption. They now see that healing is not a matter of simply apologizing, but of taking concrete steps to demonstrate that change is possible. Their commitment to you is not a mere return to the past but a sincere pledge to grow in empathy, understanding, and mutual respect, a future where the mistakes of yesterday will guide the behavior of tomorrow. With every recollection of your shared moments, every memory of your natural, unwavering presence, they are reminded of what truly matters. Your influence has ignited a profound transformation, a journey of self-improvement that not only centers on rectifying past faults but also on building a new future filled with genuine connection and unyielding loyalty. They stand ready to invest everything required to show you that this time, their love is not only sincere but also steadfast and reliable. They understand that actions carry far more weight than words ever could. Thus, each day moving forward is an opportunity to prove that they have changed, that they can be the partner you need, cherishing you as you deserve. Their longing is now a driving force, a desire not just to reclaim what was lost, but to build something lasting and true. In moments of quiet contemplation, you are constantly in their thoughts. They dwell on the lessons learned from painful separation, recognizing that the silence you maintained was not just a void but an urgent call to action, a call to express, without reservation, the depth of their remorse and the strength of their renewed commitment. Your absence has created a space that can never be filled by anything else, and this emptiness has become the powerful motivator propelling them forward into a future where you are never out of sight or thought. This journey has not been simple or easy. Confronting personal demons, relinquishing long-held insecurities, and breaking the chains of habitual dependence has taken immense courage. Yet, the transformation they have undergone is now undeniable. They are ready, with a clear and sincere heart, to share every hope, every fear, and every dream with you, hoping that in sharing, you might see the depth of their commitment and the genuine evolution that they have experienced. They stand on the threshold of a new beginning, a moment filled with both promise and vulnerability. Their love for you remains as potent as ever, yet it is now tempered with the wisdom of hard-earned experience. They have emerged from their period of isolation not merely with regret, but with a profound understanding that the path to true happiness and love lies in mutual respect, unwavering support, and the willingness to confront one's own faults. Your partner now holds fast to the belief that this time can be different. Their heartfelt commitment is a pledge to honor your trust and rebuild the connection you once shared on a foundation of honesty, empathy, and genuine care. They wish to prove not just with words, but with every mindful gesture, that they have evolved into someone truly capable of cherishing your love, a love that they now recognize as the most precious gift in their life. In the tapestry of your past together, every moment, both joyous and painful, now serves as a reminder of what was lost and what could be regained. Their promise to you is not simply to mend what was broken, but to forge ahead into a future where the lessons of the past make the love of tomorrow even stronger. They are ready to embrace the difficult work of personal change, to never allow pride or selfishness to derail the possibility of a united and fulfilling future together. You have become the catalyst for an inner revolution, a transformation that has reshaped not only their view of you but also their understanding of what it means to truly live, love, and be present. With every day that passes in which they reflect on your sincerity and the warmth you radiate, their resolve to reconcile deepens. They are committed to showing you, through consistent, loving actions, that this separation has ushered in a new era in their life, one where the mistakes of the past are acknowledged and set aside in favor of a future built on genuine care and unwavering commitment. The journey ahead is filled with the promise of redemption and renewal. They long for the chance to reach out to you, to bridge the gap that has grown between you, and to once again experience the profound connection that you both share. In every silent moment, in every reflective pause, there is an earnest prayer, a heartfelt hope that you might someday find it in your heart to forgive the past and join them in crafting a future that is richer, kinder, and defined by the timeless values of unconditional love and mutual respect. Their promise to you is steadfast, a promise to move forward with a renewed spirit, a promise to let go of destructive behaviors, and a promise to value and honor the beauty of your love as never before. The arduous journey toward healing and self-improvement has taught them that true happiness stems from acknowledging one's mistakes and dedicating oneself, wholeheartedly, to transformation. And now, at this crucial juncture, that realization is the foundation upon which they build their future, one that they dream will include you by their side at every step. In closing, the silence that once deepened the pain has now motivated them to break free of past limitations. With every thought of you, with every memory of what once was, they are resolved to embrace a life defined not by regret, but by renewed determination and heartfelt commitment. They remain hopeful that, eventually, you will sense the sincerity in their every action, a sincerity born from deep remorse and the earnest desire to be the partner you deserve. This is not merely a promise made in passing, but a commitment forged in the crucible of self-reflection and genuine change, a commitment to honor your love, to protect it, and above all, to cherish you in every way possible. Their journey, though fraught with hardship and regret, is now guided by a profound truth, that true love, once realized in its purest form, is worth every sacrifice and every effort it takes to restore it. And with that conviction, they stand ready to take the next step, with humility, determination, and a heart that is finally open to the love you so generously offer.